quick announcement. Luke and I are starting a new web series. We're actually going to keep it on track this time. We swear.
Maybe. We don't swear. He swears. I don't. I'll try,
Luke,
though.
Well, then you'll get punished. Hello and welcome to the Losers for Hire. Broadcasting to you live from inside a light bulb.
Broadcasting to you live from within your passwords folder.
Broadcasting to you live from inside your planner.
Broadcasting to you live from under your keyboard.
Don't look now. It's the Losers for Hire. See, Luke, I think we should get some segue music.
I think we should. I'm totally with you. I got a commission artist on.
So, our favorite listener, Shannon, she's our favorite listener because she's the only one that writes questions. Thank you, Shannon.
Everyone else who's listening who doesn't write questions,
go to hell. Anyway, her question, I'll finally get to it. Do you prefer extreme cold or extreme heat? Luke, what's your preference?
What's my preference? Why are you deflecting this one to me? Do you not have an answer?
I read the question, and then I give it to you. That way we have a back and forth, Luke. Now, I know I am the monologuer, and I know, people come here to watch me speechify and get in my soapbox and everything, but I'm going to be generous and let you talk for a minute.
You're going to pass me the floor? Okay.
Go for it, Luke.
That's a good question. I've been in what Ramy would consider both, but what I would consider to be mild hot and mild cold.
Tucson, Arizona is not mild heat.
I don't know. It gets hotter, and I never felt like while I was living there that
we regularly get to the triple digits.
Yeah, I know, but barely. Like 110.
Barely.
You're topping out at 110, 112.
120. We've gone to 120.
Yeah, but that not often. Rarely. A day or two out of the year.
Still, you're saying
not
topping
every
off?
year. Not every year either.
If we can regularly hit the triple degrees, I'm gonna say that's pretty damn hot.
Maybe, but as I was living there, my point is I never felt like it was so hot.
That's just you. I have not talked to anybody else that lives in Tucson and is around during the summer that sympathizes.
It's less of a sympathy, but I feel colder in the winters here. When it doesn't even get too cold. Like -10 is about the furthest it's gone down.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
But it felt colder here than I did hot up in Arizona. Or down in Arizona, I should say. Okay,
but you also have to keep in mind your frame of reference. You've mostly lived down in, the southern areas, right?
True, I was born in Texas, but I grew up in Colorado for a few
you are
years.
more accustomed to heat than you are the cold. I mean, you have a bias there.
That's true, but this is an inherently biased question, isn't it?
Touché.
We're not saying, which do you objectively prefer?
Objectively prefer, that's a great paradox, Luke.
How about you?
Again, as a person that has only lived in what I would define as extreme heat, I'm gonna say cold. I like the cold quite a bit. I don't know why I live in Tucson. I don't like it. I don't like the heat here. Every summer, Luke, I just die inside. We generally look out in July, because that's when the monsoon season comes. Aside from that, though, in June, it's just hell on earth. I mean, I feel like I live in an easy bake oven. So, for me, I have not lived in extreme cold. I mean, I've been to areas that get extremely cold, but I've never, in winter, I'm usually in Tucson. Because that's when it's nice here.
Yeah, that is when it's nice.
All right, Luke. Anything else you have to say on that topic?
I have nothing else to add. Would you like to move on?
The next question. How about you pick the next question? All right? I feel like I always do this.
Yeah, the next question is coming in from an avid listener, Bill Gates.
Bill Gates? He's written in before, hasn't he?
Yeah, I believe he has.
I don't know if he came in one of the lost episodes of LFH.
He definitely came in one of the lost ones.
Perhaps.
So this might be a first-time appearance in the new and improved.
The new and improved LFH that still comes out just as irregularly.
Regardless, Bill Gates asks, would you abandon your phone, internet, family, friends, and all electronic devices for 3 months for $1 million? So essentially, would you live in the woods alone for 3 months for $1 million?
Yeah. I think I'll do it even for a lot less than $1 million.
Yeah, this is an absolute no-brainer. I mean, at this point, you can almost retire off of that. 3 months for the rest of your life.
I don't know if $1 million's enough for the rest of your life, Luke.
If you spend it properly, I mean, yeah.
I mean, sure, invest it and such, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a good like fallback amount of money. I don't feel like I just want to be like, okay, I'm just gonna coast the rest of my life with this million now. I don't think you could survive for long.
Well, no, not if you didn't save any of it, and you'd still probably want to work. But I mean, then you get laid off, and it's no problem, right? You got to switch jobs. You hate your job, you can quit. You're not tied down.
Yeah.
So
It gives you flexibility. I mean, yeah.
Absolutely.
And you know what? Honestly, Luke, sometimes it's nice just to be alone for a little bit. Maybe not 3 months.
3 months is quite a bit of alone time, but you know, it'd be worth it. It'd be worth it.
I mean, it doesn't say I can't bring a book.
Animals.
It says I can't.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're gonna be Snow White, Luke.
You have no idea.
You gotta work on your singing voice.
I'm gonna come back with a posse of birds and dwarves. Like,
oh no, you're gonna have your new spy network.
Oh yeah, you have no idea. But I think we're missing some of the practicality of living in the woods alone for 3 months. Presumably you get steady supply of shipments of like food and medicine.
I mean, you're assuming that you're living in the woods. I don't think that's necessary. And no, it doesn't say that I don't
slipping food and stuff in under a slit.
Wait, quick. I'm gonna make this to semantics. Electronic devices. Does that include a car?
Absolutely. Cars are electric. I mean, not just the electric ones, but if cars have batteries.
If we're counting it like that, it's gonna be harder. But I'll still do it. I mean, without a shadow of a doubt. I don't have to talk to Luke for 3 months. Sign me up.
No electricity, no light bulbs.
I mean, that's fine.
No air conditioning.
I will not do this in Tucson, Arizona during the summer.
We'd have to relocate, but for $1 million.
Hell, I could just go to Mount Lemon. I could just live in a little hut in Mount Lemon. I'll be fine.
3 months, yeah. I mean, there's plenty of mountains where I live, so.
Yeah, I could go to the Black Hills.
Absolutely.
Yeah, get a little hammock.
Oh, dude, set me up with a hammock. I'm good for 3 years.
Seriously. Oh, and bring a book. Not you, because you're a loser.
Books are for nerds.
And then, a pencil, some paper, do some writing. Oh, that'd be great.
You need a lot of paper.
Yeah, I'll do it for $20,000. Like, you don't need to put a lot of money on the table.
I mean, what's the minute? Let's expand on this. What's the minimum amount of money you would do this for?
Oh, okay. Honestly, I'm thinking like 5,000 maybe. I don't know if that's worth it if you do that.
That is absolutely not worth it.
I mean, in terms of I could be working and making more money that way, but it seems like a good vacation, I guess. Honestly,
I think I would need to be paid approximately.
How much you would make?
Perhaps.
Are you going to include opportunity costs? Like you could be learning, expanding your career. If we include opportunity costs,
3 months isn't that long though. Expanding a career in 3 months, I don't think that's going to end up with a lot of opportunity costs on your end.
It is like a semester off of school though. Well,
that's true.
Summer.
Maybe.
You can maybe time it.
Get some good weather in the summer too, depending on where you are.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if I want to, is there an amount of money per hour I would want to make working 8 hours every single day for those 3 months?
I think we're approaching this differently. In my head, this is really like a vacation that I can also get paid for.
No, this is definitely something that I have to prepare for and work on.
Prepare for? What are you preparing for?
Living alone for 3 months. I'll probably get shipments in from someone.
Oh wait,
but
can we make our own food?
You can, but I think you can also get it shipped in and ordered in, right? You just can't make friends with any of the delivery people.
All right, just no interaction with them.
Yeah,
this seems really elaborate, by the way. Can Bill Gates
doesn't say no human. Yeah, I mean he's got the funds for it.
I think he's one of the few people that could actually do it.
Yeah,
set this up. All right, Bill Gates, we accept.
I accept, but as far as minimum amount of money
we probably shouldn't be talking about minimum amount of money to Bill Gates, Luke. We don't want to give him any ideas.
Yeah, minimum amount of money. I mean, 3 mil, 4 mil,
yeah,
maybe.
Fair.
That's realistically fair. Though. We're looking around, probably about 100, a couple hundred thousand, 100,000, 200,000 around there. I'd need.
Wow,
but for a million,
of course that's going to be ideal for me, but okay, let me actually think about this.
Yeah, okay. What is if someone actually offered this to me right now? What I would have to be paid? I mean, 10K, 20K, around there. I need quite a lot of money.
Wow, now I'm going higher than you, actually.
Maybe, or pay for my college, all of my college, which is going to be about 20, 30K.
I'm thinking, like, honestly, I'm going, like, 30, 35.
You know, I'm thinking... it's around 30.
Just because, like,
40.
right now, if I did right now and I took 3 months off, that's going to take me a lot. Like, that's going to put me behind schedule quite a bit.
Yeah, I'm thinking 40 plus minus 10,000.
If I have to lose a semester of school, I'm actually thinking around 50,000.
If you can do it for in the summer, though.
I'm probably closer to 30.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll.
That was a great question. Thanks, Bill Gates.
Thank you, Bill Gates. We'll I'll send you my PayPal, and you just.
I want to check. Another question from the spectacular Shannon. Thanks again.
Alliteration.
Country or
It
blues?
works. Country or blues, Ramy? Now I know you have extremely strong opinions on the matter. So why don't you start us off?
Yeah, as a person that listens to a lot of country and a hell of a lot of blues.
Not sarcastic at all.
No, never.
You never.
I would say maybe slightly blues, though. I'll give a very definite shrug to that. I mean, I'm pretty apathetic to this. It can be either or. I don't listen to much of either.
I feel like blues is a pretty large category of music. I think blues can cover like quite a bit.
I mean, like, do I get some Elton John if I choose blues?
Maybe. I'm not
if
sure.
If I get Elton John,
what
I'm
is
definitely going to say
classified?
blues.
What is classified by blues?
Oh, back to semantics.
I have honestly no idea what blues music actually is. But the thing about country is I've told you this before, Ramy, but you ever find that artist where most of their stuff is just crap, but you have to sift through it for the gems?
Yeah, they have just a couple. Yeah.
I feel like that's just the entire country genre. Country genre catches a lot of flack, but they have really good songs. It's just, and they have good artists too.
You have yet to show me a country song that I have liked, for the record.
Maybe you're just not a country guy, but the way I feel they've got gems. They've got gems you gotta find.
For the record, Luke, you are much more musically inclined than I am.
That's fair.
For me, like, music is something that I occasionally listen to just to put myself in a mood, maybe, or to listen for lyrics, to do like analysis. That's why I love They Might Be Giants.
We have our Spotify statistics in a Google document comparing.
Oh yeah,
two of us, by the way. So I listen to a lot more music than he does.
Like, what? Like, honestly, like 20-fold. Let's pull up the statistics right now on the pod. Let's do it.
Country has some good music, but I think I'm gonna have to go blues here. I feel like blues is more consistent and of a slightly higher average quality than the country gems. So while I don't hate country music, I'm still gonna have to go with blues.
Wow, you had an actual answer.
Yeah.
Good for you, Luke.
Thank you.
For the record, last year, Luke, you listened to 73,445 minutes just on Spotify. I only listened to 20,000, and and most of that's probably podcasts, for the record. All right, is that the end of the podcast?
That's the end of the podcast.
All right, Luke, so tell us what we learned today.
We've learned that Bill Gates is about to pay us a handsome sum of money to ditch the world for 3 months.
Ka-ching.
Bill Gates, I'll be sending you my PayPal.
Check, only checks.
And we learned about music.
All right.
Alright.
So, Luke, I forgot the outro. Beach Plum LaCroix, have you tried it, by the way?
Beach Plum LaCroix? Hell no.
It's a new flavor. It's pretty good, actually.
What does the beach plum taste like?
I don't know. I can't describe it. I mean, I kind of like plum. Kind of.
That's interesting.
But it gives me California impressions. I don't know why.
Alright, well.
Anyway,
how
long are we in this?
Long, 8:42.
I haven't answered one question.
We're so bad at our jobs.